She said it like it was a kindness, a cruel mercy delivered without a flicker of remorse. Honestly, you're draining. I need a break. I need to remember what freedom feels like. Don't text. Don't call. Then she grabbed her overnight bag, the one she only pulled out when she wanted to impress someone, and walked out without a backward glance. No hesitation. No guilt. Just the sharp click of the door locking behind her, and a silence so heavy it felt like an earthquake's aftershock. I didn't move, didn't say a word. I just stared at the closed door, as if willing it to open again, but it never did. That night, sleep eluded me, not because I miss her yet, but because something was off. That line about freedom didn't fall by accident. Freedom doesn't just slip away. It's rehearsed. Her hand on the doorknob was steady, too steady, like she wasn't leaving for the first time. The next morning, her Instagram flared up like a warning siren. Expensive steak dinners, a corner suite and hotel that cost more than our mortgage for a night, 2 glasses set on the table, her reflection smiling wide and unfamiliar in a wine glass. I stared at her stories until they vanished. Then I texted her, asterisk, "Are you really so pathetic you had to run back to your ex?" Asterisk. Her reply was quick, sharp, cold. Asterisk. Don't embarrass yourself. I told you I needed space. Go work on your jealousy. Asterisk. She signed off like a therapist, like this was some therapy session for my growth. But I wasn't fooled. Her ex, Ethan, was already married. 2 kids, a family man on paper. But paper burns, and now she was aflame. 2 weeks later, it was her calling me first. Once, then again and again. Voicemails piling up like fresh snow. Asterisk. Hey, can we talk? I'm sorry for how I said things. Just call me back, please. I need you. Asterisk. I didn't answer. Not yet. Because I wasn't done. We had been married for 4 years. I met her in a coffee shop. Cliché, I know. She smiled like she'd read my entire story and still wanted to know the ending. I fell hard. I thought she did too. For a while, maybe she did. But somewhere between her promotion and our 2nd anniversary, she stopped needing me, stopped seeing me. I became background noise, steady, reliable, disposable. I ignored the small signs, the late nights, the locked phone, the way she started calling me dude, like we were just roommates. But one night, she came home tipsy, dropped her phone on the counter, and forgot it. A message from Ethan popped up. Asterisk, missed that taste. Asterisk, that was all it took. I didn't confront her then. I just watched. Patterns reveal everything if you're patient enough. I hired a friend, Silas, ex-military, now private security, with a camera obsession. He trailed her for a week. Hotel lobbies, private dinners, 1 flight to Chicago for work, where she never made it to the office. I compiled everything. Photos, dates, receipts. Even got a shot of her kissing Ethan outside his Lexus. The same car he drove to parent-teacher meetings while she lived out her fantasy. I got to work first, on the finances. She never knew I had a separate account, one she couldn't touch. I moved half our shared assets into it through legal channels. Quiet, clean. Then I froze the rest, citing fraudulent activity. The paperwork was airtight. Next was the house. Always in my name. She liked the aesthetics. I signed the mortgage. She never noticed when I changed the locks 2 days before she came crawling back. When I finally answered her call, my voice was even. Asterisk, you wanted freedom. I'm giving it to you. Asterisk. She laughed nervously. Hopeful. Asterisk, babe, come on. I was just overwhelmed. I didn't mean asterisk. I know what you meant. Silence. You saw the stories, she whispered. I nodded. She asked, barely audible, and the man in the background? His wedding ring caught in the light. More silence. I made a mistake, she said. No, I said. You made a choice. Then I hung up. The next day, I sent Ethan's wife the folder. Anonymous email, clean metadata. Just the facts. Where, when, how often? Photos of them kissing. A picture of her in his hotel room, wearing a robe with his initials. The explosion was instant. Ethan's wife went nuclear. Filed for divorce. Took the kids. Took half the company. The board heard about it too. Family image mattered in pharmaceuticals. He was out within a week. And her? She lost her lifeline. He blocked her, ghosted her, gone. 3 nights later, she showed up at my door. No makeup, just tears. "You ruined me," she whispered. "No," I said, stepping into the doorway. "I just showed you what freedom feels like." She reached for me. I didn't flinch. "Please, I don't have anywhere to go." I looked at her, the woman I once loved, now reduced to begging on the same porch she walked away from with so much pride. "You had everything," I said. "You set it on fire. Now sit in the ashes." Then I shut the door. A month later, the divorce papers were final. I kept the house, my money, my dignity. She moved in with a friend, until the friend kicked her out. She tried dating again, but the city has a long memory, and so do screenshots. As for me, I sleep better now. Not because she's gone, but because I ended it on my terms. This wasn't about revenge. It was about showing her the man she called draining was the very lifeline she couldn't live without. And when she finally realized it, I let her drown.